Hey Ingas Nation, happy Wednesday. Today's move class is a 20-minute EMOM. So every minute on the minute, we are going to be performing a different movement. So we have 5 different stations, and we're looking for these stations to take us somewhere between 40 to 50 seconds to complete, giving ourselves a little bit of transition time and rest before going into that next movement. So the first movement, we have a 5 to 7 reps of a burpee lunge. Then we're gonna go into 20 to 25 reps of an air squat, 10 to 15 reps of a push-up, then 10 to 15 reps of a straight-legged sit-up, and then your last round, the 5th round or 5th station, is 40 to 45 seconds of high knees right in place. So for that first movement, we have the burpee lunge. So what that'll look like is we'll drop down, full burpee. As we stand up, we're gonna jump into a jumping lunge. That is 1 rep, okay? So with that burpee, chest and thighs come down, hit the ground. If we are uncomfortable with doing a jumping lunge and we need to modify that, we can always just go into a reverse lunge. From there, we're gonna go into those air squats. So feet shoulder width apart or just slightly outside of shoulder width. We'll shift those hips back, drive those knees out. Focus on keeping your torso nice and upright. And one way we can do this is keeping our eyes, that gaze, forward, focusing on something in front of us, all right? Because typically, wherever our eyes go is where our body is going to go, okay? Then, next station, we have our push-ups. So we'll come down to the ground, elbows locked out, chest comes all the way down as we press back up. If we need to modify, we can drop down to our knees. We can do them off the side of a couch or a chair. We can even do these off of a wall if needed. And then next, we have our straight leg sit-up. So I'm gonna have my assistant, Chris, my demo team, come on over. He's gonna demo these straight-legged sit-ups. We're gonna focus on keeping our legs straight down on the floor, so pinning those hamstrings down. And if we can think about pressing our hamstrings down to the floor, it's gonna make this a lot easier. So from here, he's just gonna sit right up. Okay, it's gonna be a bit more challenging than our typical ab mat sit-up, right? Because we're not using those arms in that momentum. But again, we wanna focus on pinning our hamstrings down to the floor through each one of these reps. Thank you, Chris. And then last but not least, we have high knees right in place. So you're doing these for time. You're gonna go for about 40 to 45 seconds, getting those knees up, and we're just trying to get that heart rate up here. So remember, right, choose a rep scheme that's gonna allow you to get through these movements. Again, somewhere between the 40 to 50 second range. That way you have a little bit of transition time in between each one of these movements. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday.